And all of us are challenged every day. All of us are challenged. Paul is challenging the people at Rome to change. Somebody say change.
Change.
Somebody say change.
Change.
Somebody say, I ain't talking about pocket change. I'm talking about real change. Paul challenged them, Sister Luella, to change. And don't you know all of us need to come to grips with the inevitable, unexcusable, and unresponsible reality that change is inevitable, is going to happen. Keep on living. You once was young, wasn't you? Change happened. You once used to have a little longer hair, didn't you? But change happened, didn't it? Your hair used to be black, but change happened, didn't it? I need you to understand, but there's some changes only come along if you choose it for it to change. Because if you don't choose change, then the other change, because there's some changes you can dictate. There's other changes that just happen because it's a natural process of life. Don't you know that one day you're going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye? Because all of us have come here for one purpose. And whatever that purpose is, the only way we're going to know about it if we understand who God is and who God is in our life. And then we'll understand our purpose and understand why we're changing. We're getting ready for that great getting up moment. Because change is coming. Romans chapter 12, verse 1 and 2 says, in some versions, they got a whole lot of different versions. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you, this is an indication, this is an intimation. This is an indication and an intimation, he said, that you present your body a living intimation and indication that there you have a choice. How in the world you want things to change in your life and you ain't willing to change your mind? How do you expect the situation to get better when you're not willing to change your mind? You want to get well, you're sad, you're overwhelmed by death that comes and sat on your doorstep. Your mama, your sister, and brother, somebody has passed away, you're going to miss their existence. But you have made a choice in your mind. You're going to be sad today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and the next day. You made that choice. I don't care how many people that come to you and say, baby, trust the Lord. Sugar, hang on in there. It's going to get better with time. And you know it. But because you want to have a pity party, you choose to stay in a state of mourning because especially if you have a deceiver's mind, you can use this opportunity to play on the people's heartstrings and shit. It may not be you, but I'm just saying. But the power of choice is key to your success and your well-being. Don't you know if you have the mindset that you are a winner, you will begin to walk like a winner. People will start calling you winner because they can see that you're winning. Yes. But you have a defeatist attitude like I ain't nobody. I ain't nothing. Nothing good's going to happen to me. You have chose to be defeated. You chose to be defeated because your thinking was stinking. He said, I beseech you, therefore, brothers, by the mercy of God, that you present to your body a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto man. Somebody, look at somebody and say, be delivered from people. Be delivered from people because what do you really care about what people think about you? Because when you start caring about what people think about you, don't you know there's some people who will stop you from reaching your goals and your potential because they hating and jealous of you because God has decided to use you because you were willing to be used by God. God want to use them too, but they're so stubborn, hard-headed, and stiff-necked, they won't change their mind. Come on. So now, Paul intimates and indicates that there's your real lives, your eternal existence, because it's all about the end game. That's That's the reason why I said don't get too caught up in this world. I don't care. Don't you know I got a nice car? Somebody say, praise God. Praise God. I got one of the cars of my dreams. Somebody say, praise God. Praise God. Here's the thing. I don't care when I got that hoopty, when I put my hand out the window, and just so I can let myself out, I was happy to pick a frog in a pond. Somebody say, praise God. Praise God. See, but it's about the mindset. I was walking before I got the hoopty. So when I got the hoopty, it only take me $4 or $5 over gas, and that's putting. But I was happy, guess what? And it was mine. Now, I'm on the other side of, I don't know if it was paid, but it could have been stolen. Don't you know that just as bad to make a God out of your car, make a God out of your house, make a God out of your children, make a God out of your hair, make a God out of your talent, make a God out of your money? You ain't never seen no U-Haul behind a hearse. Keep putting all that money away for a rainy day and don't spend it. You'll go on the glory and your grandkids or somebody in the state. You made it rain on your dime. Buying cars and sitting up and just looking at it. I'll try that on the weekend, but I'll ride around here to show that I'm humble. I just drive this and hide it so they don't think I'm doing good. Why do you think I love Malachi 3 verse 12? Because I ain't got to, you don't ask me how I'm doing. Look at me, you tell me how I'm doing. How are you doing, Sister how? I ain't gonna ask you how you doing. I'm blessed, or the Bible says I'm blessed. I'm walking, I'm ashamed to be blessed. How many of y'all ashamed to be blessed? That's the reason why I can ask God to bless, pray over my Kool-Aid and my Pepsi and my ginger ale. Pray over my bologna sandwich. Because when I ask him to bless it, take it easy. When I ask him to bless it, I know that it's going to be blessed, but I can't bless it. Did you bless your food? I can't bless it. But I talk to the one, I look to the hills from whence cometh my help, and my help comes from the Lord. Lord, would you bless this? Because what God has blessed, let no man call. So I beseech you, therefore, I'm begging you, Paul says, and your theme is challenge to change. Challenge to be changed. Everything around us challenges us to change. You got these diet programs, exercise programs. You got the fashion people and police and telling you you need to change. You got the weather telling you need to change clothes. Change is inevitable. It's interesting that Paul didn't say in Romans 12 verse 1, he didn't say, Paul goes through, he said God through Paul. Now God through Paul, and God through Paul, he said to the people, present your bodies. When God tells you something, don't you know you need to be in a hurry about doing what God say do? And many Christians believe that they serve God by giving their ideas and giving their prayers and their moral support to many things. While they are willing to do these things, they are often too busy to offer their bodies to serve God. While our outreach ministry is not probably the main thing in ministry. When his first commandments to his disciples say, go ye.
Therefore.
They ain't say stay ye. Build you a nice edifice or get you a little storefront. Stay ye. Create yourself a little G-God as calling yourself a pastor of a flock, and all you want to do is tell people about God, but you don't want to go nowhere and you don't want to send nobody. What are we coming here for, to sit up here and look at each other like we have a weekend fashion show? Some of you may, but I don't think it's all of you. I know y'all ain't just coming. I know you ain't coming all for the preaching either. I understand. Because I ain't coming here to preach. I'm coming here to hear from God.
Amen.
I don't know why you come here, and I ain't going to try to guess. But if you're not coming to hear word from God, what good are you coming? Because don't you know like you can't take the cars and the money to you with the grave? Don't you know that you can't you can't take none of that sitting down? And God ain't impressed with you just coming to church, sitting down and singing when you're not doing ministry? So many people out there lost. We're presenting, God said, present your body, because if God gets your body wherever you go, he can infuse his spirit inside of you that you may be able to speak life into dead situations. So present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto man. No, why y'all trying to please man all the time then? Well, y'all following all these different type of personalities, but you don't want to follow God. How in the world he can be everywhere at the same time? And you say you're in love with God, and you get so caught in a personality, as soon as that personality mess up, you mad with God. How in the world? And the church. How in the world you mad with God when God didn't do it?
That's right.
I'm just saying. For the reality is that the church is in a crisis because the say-so crowd is shutting up. You don't even want to talk to the young girls no more because they so fine. Scared to talk to the young men because they're so big. And then they got their tag in their pants, and if it was your son, what would you say to your son when you see him acting that way? And you're supposed to be a man of God. Don't you know, bro? I'm going to do all I can to make sure that you understand that for God I live and God I will die, and you need to do the same thing, son. Yes, yes. Since you young enough to be in my house, you under my control. You do like I say. I want you to be able to tell stories. They drugged me to church stories. That's right. And when you get on your own, you can do what you want to do. And I still going to have prayer chasing you. Amen. Along with goodness and mercy following you all the days of your life. But I'm going to live my life because don't you know the greatest sermon ever preached was one that was lived? And so when somebody got the flavor of God and you present your body a living sacrifice, don't you know that's the reason why you should always be in a state of praise? You're sacrificing your praise to encourage somebody else. And it ain't because you may not be feeling good yourself, but don't you know when you wave your hands, somebody else getting happy? Because when they came in, they were feeling a little low, but they saw you doing your thing. They started to feel a little better. With great anticipation, the spirit of anticipation now has entered their mind and their heart and said, I can't wait the next week to see Sister do her. Because I said, that'll take me from Monday to Friday and maybe to Saturday just to see Sister do. Come on. And don't you know when you live your life to present your body as a living sacrifice, God's not interested in Old Testament laws anymore. He's interested in New Testament. That's the reason why Jesus came. That you may have life and not just get by, not just survive, but he said, I came that you may have life and have it more here and after. That's the reason why he said, I go away to prepare a place for you. And where I go, you shall be also. But don't you know, for something to live, sometimes something got to die? For you to have this new life in Christ, don't you know the old man and you got to die? And a lot of you don't want to kill the old woman. You like the old woman. You like the old man. And don't you know there's a death that's coming towards you, constantly coming. They have targeted you. Jesus. And when they target you, first go to your mind. Catching somebody's mind. Every player I ever met, every baller I ever met that knew anything about game and getting girls, knew let me get her mind, I can get her heart. And once I get her mind and her heart,